Welcome back, guys, for another Minecraft video, and this is a little build tutorial today, not necessarily a let's build, and it's not a series either, but it's more of, let me put it this way. Minecraft has a few basic laws it abides by with building, um, and, most good builders know them, and usually try to go for them even if they don't know the actual techniques of building and whatnot. I still don't this is a total, I'm winging this completely. Um, it's not, I haven't planned this out. All I know is it's gonna be a house, and I've just created this world and all. So I guess we can get started. I've already decided it's probably gonna be best. This is too soon to start that. It's probably gonna be best, with a foundation, 3 blocks tall. We'll go with a, technically 7 by 7, but 5 by 5 with this. And then, if you add all this up, it'll be 7 by 7. But so, Minecraft has a few laws built for building that it uses, and here I think we're gonna go 9 by 9. And so this is basically just a tutorial. In all of my builds I try to use these laws. So whenever I start to notice that I'm actually using one, so to speak, I hope this isn't too confusing, I'll stop and show you why I did this way and stuff. And I'm sorry about any frame issues. That is something I can't really help with. But, so, actually, I've just noticed I'm doing something here. So, you'll notice there's no flat wall here, and actually, I'm gonna bring this out a bit. And you'll never actually be able to see the center one, but there's no point in getting rid of it. And if you can, well, I guess it'll help. But if you'll notice, I didn't actually make this little thing right here. I didn't actually make it. We're gonna bring this up to 4. A total flat wall, such as this. And this also, I should explain something really quick. It's not a series, but it might have several parts. So it's not a flat wall like this. I've put these in, to break up the color, and I've also built with odd numbers. Now the game itself favors even numbers. Like portals are even. They fixed the thing with, this is kind of a poor example, but they fixed the thing with the double doors, and made it where you could have double doors with pressure plates and stuff a while back. Let's see. I think all these villagers' houses, except for maybe the huts, but the actual houses are even, I think. See, but the game favors even numbers. If you can build with odd numbers, then it makes it more look, for some reason it looks a little bit better, because you recognize it a bit more. Plus, with odd numbers, you actually have quite a few more possibilities. I used to a long time ago, I used to only build with even numbers just because I loved double doors. Well, it doesn't, there's so many more possibilities with odd numbers that normally you would want to build with them. That's just my advice. Let's see. But for right here, another thing is, this is going to be one that I'm really going to elaborate on through the entire builds, is depth and perception. Um, that's really important with any build, is to have depth. But, yeah, make sure you break up. I didn't even finish my first thing. If you break up the color a little bit, it just gives it a little oomph to it, because if it was a flat wall, you just end up looking... Let's see. Hold up. Let me give you a quick example of how important this is. Using this villager house. Now, I would go anti-flat. But now, doesn't that I mean, doesn't this look so much better than that? Even going with just something as small as this, breaking up the color a bit, just helps it so much. So, yeah, back to here. And that's a little bit much. We're just gonna do this right here. Oh, I've got an idea. Another thing for on the lines of depth would be to do this, and then perhaps even mold that down a bit. Something like that, maybe? Nah. However, I wonder. But building not flat and building inwards a bit, this is basically a 2x... Oh, keyboard just went crazy. That's odd, I just got a nice one. But just building inward helps a ton. Even 2 blocks. You'd be surprised. See, just for lighting, I really... Hold up. This is going slow because I'm making decisions and stuff. I really want to put torches on top of... Although that doesn't really work out now, does it? Nope. Okay, just for you to try and set dead. Loops, caps. This isn't as much as I really wanted it to go in with this. But this will work. Like I said, I'm winging it. This is not planned out at all. I'm just building. So it might go a little bit slow. Now, also, look real quick, if you're gonna do the stripes method, you see, if you want, like I said, build with odd numbers. This is another thing that comes up. So if you want to make a brick wall, but you don't want it to be just totally flat brick, and you're gonna go with the stripes method, like this. It's not really a method, but whatever. Make sure you have the material that you want on the edges, because for one, it does actually give you more. There's like 5 strips of brick and 4 strips of cobble, but it also it gives the it gives an illusion that the brick is actually supporting more than the cobble because it's closer out to the edges. And it gives you the illusion that it's supporting more, and therefore your eye is going to be drawn to it a lot more. And just again with the depth thing, it's very, very important. Dun, 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 dun. Now, of course, when you add depth, it might take a little bit of it away, but, you know, again, this is a little depth thing. If you use altering shapes and stuff, like, you'll notice I didn't do like this. I did it like this, and I didn't, and any pillar should have a solid, foundation, so to speak. This little block right here, that's the pillar's foundation. And okay, normally I would do a little bit more work here, but I'd say it works. Just because of the setup, I can't really do much, but okay. And so right here, I'm gonna do this is all part of the depth thing. If you use, also, in real life, if you want a stronger wall, you're gonna make it thicker. Well, of course, you're not gonna be able to see. If you're looking at a wall in Minecraft, I mean, literally this is a stronger wall if a creeper blew it up, you know. But you're not gonna be able to see this. And so, if you take out stuff like this, and this is a really fast wing. I'm only doing the whole depth and perception thing. I'm not even gonna use any other materials, and so, yeah. I would normally do a lot more work to a wall like this, but, you know, you could even have, but that actually, and then you can, and if this wall, now don't mistake me, you shouldn't do this for the entire wall, because it's not going to look like a wall, but if you copy this layer, say, again, over and over again, like right here, I think it was like this, I don't really know, but I'm not going to take the time to measure it out right now. But if you copy it over and over again, and this isn't part of the house, I know I'm doing a lot of work on this, and it's not even correct, but, you know, it's going to look a little bit more like a wall. Now, I don't suggest altering lengths. That was just an accident, because I didn't measure right and stuff, so, I'm just gonna finish up the, outside and get rid of this and all, and I'll be right back. Oh crap, I'm still recording. Let me just get rid of this. I went ahead and put this up. Now now you might think depth is, with all the whole depth thing, that you would want me to use cross strips. I think cross strips are perfectly fine, but I'm going to show you why. I sort of planned ahead here. I went ahead and did all this, and, so I went out one, and that's just to give it, I guess, even more depth. I haven't really thought about it up until now. But okay, so here's another part where odd numbers play in. Anytime we're going to stripe or stagger something, they really play in. And so we're going to go, oh wait, no, we're going to go up, I think. Except we're going to go up right here. No. 1 second. I'm trying to think of how this will affect certain things. Should do fine. Okay, so we're gonna do this. And you guys might think you know what I'm about to do here, and I'm actually about to do something totally different. Most likely. But this is what I was talking about, staggering things. I'll understand in just a second. Staggering things is another great way to get into depth. Night, night. Okay, so we're gonna grab some of these. Ooh, I totally forgot about this. We're gonna have to use some of that. Those are really great. I'm actually gonna put it on peaceful. So what we're gonna do here... Hold up, did I not think this? Uh-oh. Okay, so we are gonna do that, but I think I staggered the wrong way. Okay, this is okay. This should be fine, actually. Yeah, I'd say this is probably fine. I was gonna put stuff here and have it up one. But I think what I'm gonna do is use trap doors on the bottom instead. Because when something is like this, I really don't like it. It's just completely different and all. So it's just like two entirely different sides of a block, and they don't... It's like a different texture. That's what it is. It's like two entirely different textures. It's not... I mean, you have a striped texture, and then you have a circular texture, and it doesn't really... Or circular as far as Minecraft goes. Circular as far as Minecraft goes. And I don't know, this gives more depth to, technically. Not there. Ooh, and another thing I like to do, and this just helps a little bit, is make little flower beds. And I never use flower pots, and if I do use them, they're always in a flower box. And that's like with where you put trapdoors around around something like this. It creates like a little flower box thing. But along the ground it's different, so totally forgot the door. Actually, yeah, juts out a little bit, like that. Okay, and what we're gonna do here, let's see. So back to the flowers. Now along the ground, you'll notice flower pots and regular flowers. They're at slightly different heights, so it works great for if you want to make something different. But I don't know. Usually I put flower pots on top of an elevated surface because, you know, somebody had to put this there, and so they were thinking about, wow, this flower looks really pretty. I want to be able to see it without having to stoop down and stuff. Oh wait, hold on. It's along the copper. But I guess that was kind of a useless thing, so never mind that. You can use that little technique. That's one of my techniques. It's not really a build rule. Okay, now I'm just gonna raise these two. Let's see if... Uh-oh. We might have a problem. No problem. I'm gonna raise these about to here. That might not be the final thing, but it ought to do fine. Alright, so yeah, I'll be right back.